Elder Scrolls 6, it's only going to be on Xbox. Duh. Like, I don't know why this continues to be news or news stories. It's news because it's news, because we found out like court documents actually confirming this. But if anybody thought that Elder Scrolls 6, especially after Starfield, was coming to PlayStation or Nintendo for that matter, you're a crazy person and you're in denial. This is never going to happen. It was never going to happen. This is why Xbox bought Bethesda right here, because they want you in Game Pass for games like Starfield, for games like Elder Scrolls 6 that are coming out. So let's take a look at the document. This is the document from the FTC court case regarding the Activision Blizzard acquisition, the Activision Blizzard acquisition. And you can see down here at the bottom in this picture, you can see platforms available for each of their games. You got Deathloop, PlayStation and PC, Ghostwire, PlayStation and PC, Fallout 76, PlayStation and PC, Elder Scrolls Online, everything. Now, all of those games came out prior to the acquisition. Then you see Starfield, Xbox PC, Redfall, Xbox PC, Elder Scrolls 6, Xbox PC. That is and was always going to be the reality. That's why you pay billions of dollars to get a developer like Bethesda inside your house for games like Starfield, for games like Elder Scrolls 6. It's a massive win for Xbox long term. It's why I think other documents came out this weekend. A lot of documents came out showing that PlayStation execs were not concerned about Activision Blizzard acquisition at all. In fact, they were joking about it. They joked about it, saying that Microsoft would be better. This doesn't concern us. Microsoft would be better investing in electric cars for all we care. Then all of a sudden they cared. And why? I genuinely think game subscriptions, the Game Pass model, they viewed as a joke. Microsoft proved its validity and proved that there was a consumer base for it. And that's when they panicked. Oh shit, they have Bethesda. Now they have Activision Blizzard. They've got the big games to incentivize people to their subscription platform. We need to oppose this. But at first they didn't care. It was no big deal to them because they were stuck in the traditional model, and not stuck. That's the wrong word. They dominated in that model. So of course that was their mindset. But in my mind, they were stuck in this traditional, we have these IPs, we're going to be selling our hardware that then you buy software on. Microsoft changed the game and has changed the game. And as they proved the model of Game Pass, PlayStation had their oh shit moment. And that's just they weren't concerned at all. And then it turned around. Those documents came out this weekend as well. This is another one. I don't know why this is news. It's like people are in denial that Xbox actually owns Bethesda, guys. They own it. They're not going to let their top IPs come to competitor platforms. Like, that's just the reality of it there. In other news that I thought was interesting here, those same court documents from this week, I think this is the next big thing to talk about, says that Microsoft is targeting the next Xbox for 2028, which makes sense. That's 5 years from now, for almost 4 years. We're halfway through the year. So 4.5 years from now that we're going to get an updated console. Now, when we say console, remember, there's still backwards compatibility here via Game Pass. So even games that are only dropping on this generation of consoles, you can still play on the Xbox One via streaming via Game Pass. So they're not playing on the hardware, they're streaming to the hardware. That's the difference there. So that makes sense. That seems like it's not far away, 5 years, but 5 years is a long time. Think about all that happens in the next 5 years. We're gonna get an Elder Scrolls 6 in the next 5 years, exclusively to Xbox and exclusive to Game Pass. Where are Game Pass numbers in the next 5 years? Very interesting, but that makes sense from a time frame. Just got confirmed here via the thing. So 2028 is PlayStation's probably on that same timeline. Nintendo's not. Nintendo always has like off year things, and it's going to be interesting to see what Nintendo does long term here in this next generation of gaming that we're in. We're seeing a monumental shift in gaming, everybody, and I think the oh shit moment for PlayStation that came out this weekend that I should have pulled up, but I didn't pull it up. To show you guys the headlines there, but I think it proves that we are in this monumental shift, and I think PlayStation was caught a little bit on their back feet. I think that's why there's this shock. I think I think the question keeps coming up. Why is all this outrage and chaos about game like Starfield on Xbox, and why are gaming journalists, why is there so many bad takes out there? Why is there so much hate towards Xbox? And I genuinely think, I don't think it's like genuine hate. I think what it is remember the talking points for Game Pass? Game Pass is a joke. This is not going anywhere. Okay, play your Game Pass. Whoop-de-doo. And all of a sudden it's real and it's a powerhouse. And so they weren't ready for that. Your entire world crumbles before your eyes. And then a game like Starfield drops on Xbox, on Game Pass, encouraging purchases and sales of Game Pass. Then it comes out over the weekend, 30 million subs to Game Pass, which maybe more. That they've not officially confirmed that yet, but let's be real. It's at least 30 million. Now, I think people their world crumbled because they had never considered a world where PlayStation was not on top in their mind. They had never considered a world where Xbox was crushing it. And Xbox is crushing it now. And so they have to readjust their worldview, and it's causing people to collapse. It's broken people. It's broken people, which is unfortunate. But regardless, it's interesting. So 2028, the next Xbox console, I'm here for it, baby. I'm here. Even though Game Pass is their future, and I don't think they're super concerned with console sales, who's not here for next-gen consoles already 5 years before they're supposed to drop? I am. I'm a sucker for new electronics. So there you go. I'd love to know what you guys think. What do you want to see? I know it's 5 years away, so the technology maybe isn't even there yet that will be included in the next consoles. But what do you want to see? What do you think gets focused on in the next consoles? Do you think graphic fidelity is it? Because this generation, in all reality, it's not graphic fidelity as much as it is speed. I can't go back to an Xbox One because of the speed. Think about Starfield. Think about the amount of loading screens in Starfield. I'm glad I'm playing on a Series X because the loading screens are nothing. Split seconds. Boom, I'm through. But if you're on an old console, those loading screens, that's a different experience. So speed was this generation. I think speed is this generation. What is the next generation? Is there a giant leap forward in something? Maybe it is graphical fidelity somehow. I don't know. But I think this generation was speed. Regardless, it's very exciting. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, if you like daily Xbox news and opinions, this is the channel for you. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys next time.